Master
Okay. Save it. We're going in.
is a generous
Let's do it.
patron and a
Bodyguard stands in the way. Time to axie him.
As I said, only Mandragora artists allowed. Nothing I can do.
Come, we must consider what to do.
Oh my god, the outline.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh, not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Axie him. Don't tell anyone you've seen us. I wish they would have had the option to just axie him, because he needs to forget everything that he's seeing right now. I don't trust this guy.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
I don't trust the guy. Seen Cecilia Bellante?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
Uh-oh.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
What is this?
No, stay here.
Oh.
Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
What does this Centrian accent sound like? I don't think
Quickly,
we've ever...
upstairs.
I don't think we've ever heard that accent before.
You can count on me.
Oh, that sounded like shady. You ain't gonna stop them. You're in on it. I know you are. Save it. Look at all the saves that we have. Hang on. I save in a new slot like every single time. Does it tell me what the... How many... No, it doesn't tell me. Look at all of this. Too many saves. I know. Fine. My motto when playing an RPG, there's a goddamn command for it, is exclamation mark save, and, you know, when playing an RPG, you save and save often. How do I know which one it is? Oh, the scent. Okay, well, I'm gonna go on the other ones first. Dang it. Damn. Alright. Whatever. Fine. Going in here. Cover your eyes, children. It's probably fine, though. No noises.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
Oh my, we're never gonna know.
He slit her throat. The brute.
So how did he escape then?
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Orianna at once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Well,
Shouldn't split up.
yeah, don't do that.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
I don't want anything to happen to you. This is also the first time in for a while we've seen Geralt's eyes, because I always wear the professor's glasses. Look at this face. Okay, well, let's examine the body here.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and loot stuff here. Any books, madam? No, that's a lot of stuff we can break down or sell for monies, because we need it. Oh, handprint.
Bloody handprint. It's his.
That's a small hand.
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too.
It looks like a small hand. I don't know. There's just pigeons just hanging out up here. Don't worry, guys. I'm a professional. I will not fall. What is this? You birds aren't even scared of me. How is this possible?
Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
Oh, you walk that way. Can I go in here? It does open. No, I guess not. Well, he stepped in the soil.
Footprints, made by soiled boots.
Soil. It's also 3 a.m. in game. Look at that moon, though.
Must have climbed this ladder.
What ladder? Ladder up? Oh. Okay. Now, we're not missing anything, right? I don't like it. Let's go up. I love doing these investigation things, just tracking, investigating, hunting, stuff like that. I love that. In all the games, it's so fun the way that they do it. It's pretty simple for the most part, but man, is it good.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna loot everything. You might be a vampire. Vampires don't have reflections, right? And there's a broken mirror here.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Maybe not. Maybe not then. Vampire just seems obvious because there's... That's probably... Vampires have been the main focus of this expansion so far.
Bloodstains.
What is that on the...
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it.
Jewel's right there. I don't know if I want to loot that. That might... Hang on a second. Well...
Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
Someone's trying to steal some jewels. Save it here. This might be used to open something. Valuable jewel.
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle.
But there's no body in here that we've seen yet. At least in this room. And it's also a ladies' room because there's dresses and stuff there. Oh, he jumped out the window there. The collection verse of Gonzalo de Versio. Love to build... No, that's not what it says. Love. Love is to build a house of cards or play a game of chess. But one wrong word or ill-thought move, and you must start it all afresh. Tide. Whenever I watch the tide recede, cold coils of fear grip round my heart. Will the seas sneak back, calm and sure, in the dark of night as they have before? Or will they stay on distant shores, leaving crushed shells and washed up dreams, as memory of serfs of yore? We'll probably have to finish going that way.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
Let's continue to check out the room here. There's a knife here. Decorated hunting knife.
Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably.
Why'd he slash the portrait here?
Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
And then there's blood.
Empty inkwell.
Oh.
Knocked over, turned toward the room.
I want to... So this is probably where the scuffle started then. Somebody went in with the knife like that, missed the person probably ducked. He sliced the portrait, knocked down the ink as he was coming down with the knife. And then I don't know how it ended up there. Or how it started over here. All this stuff. Okay, well the last thing we have to look is this stuff. There's a candelabra in here, whatever they're called.
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone tried to grab it.
Someone tried to grab it and wasn't strong enough.
Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Please look down
In
there.
a box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
What the heck?
So, this is the tracker.
Oh, okay,
A
good.
witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
In that accent? Yes, madam. Tell me everything.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He...
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
So you're the one that we were supposed to be looking for then, right? Oh no, you were the person that was hosting the party, so never mind. The person we were looking for was not in that room at all. That was actually your room, I guess. Imprudent attacking him?
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Adrenaline.
Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
I don't doubt that, ma'am. I don't doubt that. Thief, think I know what he was after.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
What is
Why,
that?
that's the heart of Toussaint. Orianna, how did you ever come to have it?
Uh-oh.
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
What makes this jewel so important? I mean, the heart of Toussaint sounds pretty important. I don't know, maybe it opens up some treasure, or like a secret passageway somewhere, or it holds some type of power. I don't know.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared.
Oh.
I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Someone stole it
Seems someone
then.
is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
Here?
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
Oh, she's
So-
mad.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer.
Which is what I told you.
Is this the
Middleman.
only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Orianna with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine? What's that? That sounds elvish.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Well, we need to investigate, see what's there.
Orianna, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Orianna, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
We got some time. What do you think about Orianna?
Orianna, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
I could see that. Yeah. Something familiar about that drawing. What drawing are we referring to here? The drawing on the toy shop or the note with the Heart of Toussaint drawn on it?
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Sonreal and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
Ooh.
It could be something else altogether.
Trying to deny it. I don't want anything to happen to you, girl. There's
My
gotta be
sister, Siana, might be among the schemers.
Oh no, classic.
She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Whoa. Think she's involved? Why was she banished? Probably would say that one. I hope we're able to ask both of these, but I don't know. Why was she banished? That would be the one that I would ask. Is there anything that says anything here? No. Doesn't. Okay. Why was she banished?
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Sienna knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day.
Whoa.
In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Awesome, we get to ask the other one. It's very interesting. Think she's involved?
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
But why
You see,
now, though?
I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Sienna received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Sienna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
How do we respond to this? We could tell her what she wants to hear, and then try and go through with it. But ultimately, if it gets down to where we cannot get by without harming her, and we have to do so, then we will have to do that. Like, cause there's so many things that I'm thinking about right now. There could be a moment where, okay, yeah, I tell you that I'm not gonna harm her, but at some point maybe she gets in to the palace, or somehow she's got a knife on Henrietta's neck or something like that, and then like I can either harm her and save Henrietta, or Henrietta dies. I don't know. We will try and talk with her and get information and understand why she was doing this and if she will stop. Otherwise, because that's just the way I've always done things, I think. And I think that's how Geralt would probably go about this situation. So we'll see to it. We'll make sure she doesn't get harmed in any way. I also can't promise anything is also another good option here, but that's not what she wants to hear. But we'll see.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to
Orianna?
introduce...
Regis! What
Oh.
a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
Wait, you know each other?
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Irritayn. An arrival from Nazaire.
Oh.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witcher's hunt.
No.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Orianna's?
They came to
Are
pay
you
me a
kidding me?
surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
What are you doing, Regis? Why did you
Witcher,
bring...
I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
I can't even believe this right now. Why would Regis bring... Why would he bring Detlef here? This is the guy that we were hunting down. He was the guy that went around and killed all these people because he was being blackmailed by somebody, which we don't really know yet. What we were doing here was trying to find more information about that out. Blackmailed because he loves a human woman, and they apparently have kidnapped her, so he has to do whatever they say. And that's when he started to kill people, because they're like, if you don't kill this person, we're gonna kill your lover. So I am pretty uneasy on this dude. Very good twist here, though. I hear you know Regis too, even that you are friends. Does that surprise you? I don't want to hear her reaction to that. All true? Does this have any sort of thing to that? Well, I'm curious to see, like, why he's surprised, I guess. Huh.
Seems surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
You know he's a vampire?
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect.
He's right there.
Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
This music is
Despite what
tense.
you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see, sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might the monster wish to apologize to a Witcher?
Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
There's no excuse.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trait for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Yes, give me the time to talk with him. Oh my god, dude. The Duchess is here and she doesn't even know he's the killer.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlef here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlef believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Man. I mean, I understand that where we last left Regis, he was waiting in the toy shop, waiting for Detlef to return. We did all that stuff yesterday. And he said he was going to talk with them and tell them not to kill anything kill anyone anymore because we were going to rescue the woman he loves, which I forget her name, and that he would have no reason to be killed or to kill people anymore if he gets his woman back. Seriously, just a coincidence, you stopping by?
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Are you... Your ravens. Your ravens told you I was here, and then you came. Are you kidding me? Orianna, how do you know her?
Orianna. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
I know where the blackmailers are.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Renna is
Duchess
the girl.
expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Dude, I really hope Regis isn't
Splendidly,
two-timing me.
Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I
Gotta
thank
go to the
you for your
restroom.
help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Ma'am?
You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
He tell you much about himself?
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Interesting evening all around. It was. It was one of the most interesting evenings we've had in a while.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix's mill. It stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn.
Yeah, we've
Captain
been
de la
there.
Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
At midnight. Alright, cool. What is this foreshadow of? Why would they get a steady shot on that image for? Sienna. I don't want to look at that and spoil the stuff. Meet Damien at Count de la Croix Mill. 49, awesome. Cool.
Cure for the beast. A witcher.
Well, Capture the castle. That sounds like it's gonna be awesome.